Manila Broadcasting Company.
Dibisyon ng Biliran Alternative Learning System kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang Als Radyo Eskwela. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga dito lamang sa 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. Walang makahahadlang, walang maiiwan sa Alternative Learning System. Tiyak na may pag-asa, sama-samang lilipad para maabot ang pangarap sa hamong kinakaharap. Patuloy na aangat, edukasyon para sa lahat. Sulong edukalidad. Ito ang DepEd Als Radyo Eskwela ng Dibisyon ng Biliran.
Hello, Biliran, and a pleasant morning to our Alternative Learning System learners and also to all ALS implementers who are tuning in right now on our program Biliran Eskwela here in 103.9 Radyo Natin FM, Naval, Biliran. I am Lester Cañare, a mobile teacher from Kawayan District 2 and your radio teacher for today's episode. Before I will going to introduce my partner for today's new learning new learning episode, I would like first to extend my warm greetings to Alternative Mobile Learning System mobile teachers from Kawayan District 1, Sir Ronaldo Alfonso, for celebrating his 35th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, sir, and wishing you all the best in life. And today, we have Ma'am Nerissa Sarsalejo, an ALS mobile teacher from Kabukgayan District 2, to join us in this episode full of fresh insights and new information. Good morning, Ma'am Neri.
A pleasant morning, Sir Lester, and to our dear ALS learners who are very excited and willing to learn today. How are you? I hope you're in a comfortable place and have enough time to listen to our program. And by the way, Sir Lester, I would love to inform everyone that we are also live on the Facebook page of this station. Just visit the homepage of 103.9 Radio Natin FM to watch us live.
Yes, you heard it right. We are also live on Facebook. If you have friends who are also attending our session but cannot access to our radio station, kindly inform them that they can follow us on the Facebook page of 103.9 Radyo Natin FM, Naval, Biliran.
Usalangbay ang radyo. DZRH Nationwide at Radyo Natin Network ng Manila Broadcasting Company.
Eskwela here in 103.9 Radyo Natin FM, Naval, Biliran. I am Lester Cañare, a mobile teacher from Kawayan District 2 and your radio teacher for today's episode. Before I will going to introduce my partner for today's new learning experience.
50 pesos worth of load sponsored by Sakari Party Needs, located at Barangay Bunga, Kabukgayan, Biliran, owned and managed by Miss Bless Di Guzman. Thank you so much for the load, Madam Bless Di Guzman.
All right, thank you so much for the load, ma'am. So, dear learners, listen attentively and focus in our discussion so you will know the correct answer for our question and win 50 pesos worth of load. And now, listen carefully to the question that will be read twice. Kindly read it now, Ma'am Neri.
Our question for today is, what agency provides the workers' insurance benefits upon retirement or when they are not capable to work due to injuries or illness?
Again, our question for today is, what agency provides the workers' insurance benefits upon retirement or when they are not capable to work due to injuries or illness? Kindly text your complete name, Address and correct answer to 0927-401-1121. Again, send your complete name, address, and correct answer to 0927-401-1121. For our followers on Facebook Live, you can send your answer through our comment box as we go along with our discussion, but you already know the answer. Write your answer together with your name, address, and cell phone number on our comment box.
Yes, that is right, Sir Lester. So be attentive and write down the important information that you will hear during our discussion, so it will be easy for you to provide correct answer. Okay? Don't you get it, dear listeners? Well, it's now time to start with our main discussion. Are you now ready to listen to our lesson? All right, then let's move on.
And for today's episode, we are going to discuss the rights and responsibilities of employees and employers. Did you get it? Again, for today's episode, we are about to discuss the rights and responsibilities of employees and employers.
All right, learners, do you have any work experience? How will you describe your previous work experience? How about your previous employer? Did you experience an accident while working? If yes, how did your employer handle it? If no, let us listen to a short dialogue about a construction worker. Are you ready to listen? Okay, let us listen now to the dialogue.
Hey
Isalambay
Tomas,
ang
it's
radyo.
time for lunch.
DZRH
Aren't you going to
Nationwide
eat
at Radyo
it?
Natin
Wait,
Network ng
I just
Manila.
reached for it. It will take me longer time raising this platform I'm standing on. The platform is weighing too... Wait, I just reached for it. It will take me longer time raising this platform I'm standing on. The platform is weighing too much. I'm going to fall...
I'm Thomas' wife. Somebody informed us that he had an accident at the workplace. Where is he? Is he all right?
I had your husband sent to the hospital, ma'am.
Is his condition serious?
I believe he injured a foot. He fell on the paint cans and the pail he used to prepare the paint. Just proceed to the hospital, please.
Doctor, how is my husband?
He had a serious fall. A bone in his foot was not only broken, it was crushed.
Is there a remedy for his injuries?
We're doing our best, madam. We will apply a plaster cast after we have x-rayed his foot. But due to your husband's age, it would probably take a long time before it heals fully. We may have to operate on his foot. It might take 10 months to a year before it heals completely.
What will happen to us if he can't walk for a year? Tomas is the only one working to support our family.
Madam, I regret what happened to your husband. But do not worry. We will do everything we can to help him.
Inay, isn't that Mr. Hoko, father's boss?
Yeah, it's him.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon too, Mr. Hoko.
I have talked with your husband's doctor, Dr. Cortez, and he explained to me what happened to Tomas.
My husband won't be able to walk for a year. Maybe more.
His fall was really serious. Nevertheless, let's be thankful. It's good he did not die.
The hospital expenses are quite big.
We will help him, ma'am. Tomas is a member of the SSS. We have been paying for him an annual contribution to the SSS ever since he was employed in the company. Surely, he will get hospitalization's benefits.
It may help us with the hospitalization, but how about our daily needs? If my husband can't work for a long time.
You should go to the office of the SSS and present your problem. Perhaps You may receive other benefits aside from that which I've already mentioned.
Mother, there's Tita Sally. Where?
Mano po, Tita Sally?
God bless you all. Ate Lydia, I heard what happened to Kuya Tomas, so I rushed over here from the office. What really happened to Kuya?
He fell from the third floor of the building they were constructing. He fell in the big pail and cans he uses for painting. That was probably why he sustained serious injury. Your Kuya did not only get a sprain, his foot bones are crushed.
Surely the hospital expense will be big.
Well, what can you expect?
Wait, Ate Lydia, is Kuya a member of the SSS?
That is what his boss, Mr. Hoko, said.
That's right. SSS will provide him with free medical services and equipment for his cure and recovery. This is subject to the rules set by the Employees' Compensation Committee. Nevertheless, what happened to Kuya Tomas is really bad.
Sally, you work with the SSS, right?
Yes, Ate.
Please help us. Do you know of other benefits which your Kuya may get aside from the ones we have discussed? Will we receive a monthly stipend?
That monthly pension is based on the amount contributed at the length of membership with the SSS. Kuya should have been a member for at least 3 years before he gets a monthly pension.
But he has been a member for only a year.
He might be given a lump sum or one-time stipend equal to the estimated financial value of the injury he sustained. There are corresponding amounts allotted for each injury sustained by the member. For example, the loss of a finger, a hand, an arm, a foot, a leg, or an eye. These are not considered total incapacitation. Those considered total incapacitation are total blindness, the loss or total paralysis or both feet or hands, injury to the brain that leads to severe brain damage and other disabilities recognized by the SSS as having the same intensity as those I have already mentioned.
How much money do you think we will receive?
Rather small. The SSS will compute the total amount he was remitted to the agency and will pay a lump sum in the amount not exceeding 46 monthly contributions.
He should have become an SSS member much sooner. That way, we would be receiving more money now.
Don't lose hope, Ate Lydia. God is merciful. Even if Kuya Tomas is unable to walk, he can still help you because he won't be incapacitated forever. You will see. When he gets out of the hospital, he'll think of a way to earn a living no matter what.
You are right, Sally. As they say, while there is life, there is hope.
All right, what was the dialogue all about? Very good. It was about a construction worker named Tomas who was involved in a construction accident. So, what happened to Tomas? Correct. He fell from the third floor of the building they were constructing.
That is right. Tomas fell with his pail and paint cans from the third floor of the building they were constructing.
And what benefits will Tomas receive from the Social Security System or SSS after that accident? And how long should Tomas be a member of the Social Security System or SSS before he can avail a monthly pension? Correct. Tomas will receive a hospitalization benefit, but he must be a member of the SSS for at least 3 years.
Dear listeners and learners, do you have any idea what is SSS and why it was established? Very good. SSS is a social insurance program that aims to provide a protection to its members and beneficiaries. It was established to provide unemployment, retirement, hospitalization, disability, and death benefits for employees who work in private offices or companies.
As a worker, we should know our rights and responsibilities to avoid any accident while working because any time accident can happen.
Correct. An accident can happen in the workplace, most especially construction workers or laborers who are more prone to accident because of their line of work.
You are right, Ma'am Neri. Accidents in the workplace often occur when there is no proper procedure in carrying out an activity or when rules in the workplace are not followed correctly. This can sometimes happen because of the carelessness of the employee, but it can also happen because of the reckless employers.
As an employer, you have to observe and follow your responsibilities towards your employees or workers. The responsibilities of employers are first, provide a workplace for from serious hazards or danger. Second, it is the employer's responsibility to establish or update the operating procedures in the workplace and communicate them to the employee so that they will follow safety and healthy requirements. Third, make sure that employees have and use safe tools and equipment and make sure they are properly maintained.
And fourth, employers must provide safety training in a language and vocabulary that workers can understand. Fifth, it is an obligation of the employers to report any accidents that occur in the workplace. Sixth, provide medical examinations and training when required. Seventh, provide employees with applicable accidents and work compensation. It is important for employers to take actions and compensate his employees properly when accidents happen in the workplace.
Accident at work can be a major obstacle on the daily life of employees. Employees who suffers injuries caused by an accident in the workplace should be taken care of and their needs to get back on his or her feet should be given.
Accidents like what have happened to Tomas can be avoided if the employers have properly implemented the safety protocols in the workplace, and if he has done his responsibilities toward his employees, safety as well as in the workplace.
You are right, Sir Lester. Accidents can be provided if responsibilities have been carried out properly. Again, the responsibilities of an employer towards his or her employees or workers are: first, provide workplace from serious hazards or danger. Second, establish or update the operating procedures in the workplace and communicate them to the employees so that they will follow safety and health requirements. Third, make sure that employees have and use safe tools and equipment and make sure they are properly maintained. Fourth, provide safety training in language and vocabulary that workers can understand. Fifth, report any accidents that occur in the workplace. Sixth, provide medical examinations and training when required. And last, provide applicable accident and work compensation.
Okay, listeners and learners, those are the responsibilities of employers toward his or her employees. What about the rights and responsibilities of the employees? Do you have any knowledge what are these rights and responsibilities of an employee? As an employee, your right to work in a safe and healthy environment are given to you by law and generally can't be changed or removed by your employer. The most important of these rights are to have any risk to your health and safety properly controlled, to be provided with any personal protective and safety equipment free of charge, to tell your employer about any health and safety concerns you have, to have rest breaks during the working day, to have time off from work during the working week, and to have pay if working during the holiday.
Employers have legal responsibilities to ensure safe and healthy workplace. As an employee, you have rights and you have also responsibilities for your own well-being and that of your co-workers. Your most important responsibilities as an employee are: first, to take reasonable care of your own health and safety. Second, take reasonable care not to put other people and fellow employees and members of the public. by what you do or don't do in the course of your work. Third, cooperate with your employer in making sure you get proper training and you understand and follow company's health and safety policies.
Fourth, do not interfere with or misuse anything that's been provided for your health, safety, or welfare. Fifth, report any injuries, strains, or illnesses you suffer as a result of doing your job. Sixth, you have the responsibility to tell your employers if you take medication that makes you drowsy, especially if you drive or operate machinery. Your employer should temporarily transfer you to another job that is safe from you. Okay, listeners and learners, those are the rights and responsibilities of employees toward his co-employees and in the workplace where he or she works.
All right, dear learners, did you follow everything that we have discussed? Very good. Now, let us have a recap of what we have discussed to enrich more your mind. Take note the important details in case you have not write down yet during our discussion a while ago. What are the responsibilities of an employer? Very good. The responsibilities of an employer are: first, provide a workplace free from serious hazards or danger. Second, establish or update the operating procedures in the workplace and communicate them to the employees so that they will follow safety and health requirements. Make sure that employees have and use safe tools and equipment and make sure they are properly maintained. And provide safety training in language and vocabulary that workers can understand. Report any accident that occur in the workplace. Provide medical examinations and training when required. And last, provide applicable accident and work compensation.
And how about the rights and responsibility of an employee? What are the rights and responsibilities of an employee? Very good. As an employee, you have the right to work in a safe and healthy environment, to have any risks to your health and safety properly controlled, to be provided with any personal protective and safety equipment free of charge, and to tell your employer about any health and safety concerns you have, to have rest breaks during the holiday, to have time off from work during the working week, and to have pay if working during the holiday.
As an employee, your most important responsibilities are to take reasonable care of your own health and safety. Take reasonable care not to put other people and fellow employees at risk. To cooperate with your employers in making sure you get proper training, understand, and follow company's health and safety policies. Do not interfere with or misuse anything that's been provided for your health, safety, or welfare. Report any injuries, strains, or illness you suffer from doing your job. Tell your employers if you have taken medication that makes you drowsy, especially if you drive or operate machinery. You should be temporarily transferred you to another job that is safe for you. Okay, listeners and learners, those are the rights and responsibilities of employees towards his co-employees and the workplaces where he or she works. I hope everything is clear and now you're all ready for a short activity.
Yes, get your pen and paper and be ready for short activity. You may refer to the worksheets provided by your implementer. And for those who were not given, do not worry because we will be reading the question twice. Follow direction given. Discuss in your own words the following responsibilities of an employer and employees. Write your answer on a sheet of paper or on your worksheets. Are you ready? Okay, let's start now.
Again, discuss in your own words the following responsibilities of an employer and employees. For number 1, as an employer, how will you provide a workplace free from serious hazards or danger? Number 2, as an employer, how will you establish or update the operating procedures in the workplace and communicate them to the employees so that they will follow safety and health requirements? Third, being an employer, how will you make sure that employees have and use safe tools and equipment and make sure they are properly maintained? Fourth, as an employee, how will you take responsible care of your own health and safety? And number 5, as an employee, how will you cooperate with your employer in making sure you get proper training, understand and follow the company's health and safety policies.
Did you follow our activity? Excellent! And now, let us check your answers. For number 1, provide safety equipment for your employees. And for number 2, give them the proper procedures, handouts, and translate it to the language they are comfortable with. Number 3, roam around the place where they are having our construction site. Always check the following health and safety equipment if they used it. Number 4, always observe proper health and safety policies. Follow what your employers direct you to do. And the last number is number 5, follow the safety and health policies. Those are just sample answers, my dear learners and listeners.
Learners, how was your activity? Did you get all the correct answers? Excellent! But if you only got 3 correct answers and below, do not worry, we will still have another activity. Just do your best and the following text so can get a higher mark.
And for our final activity, let's down and discuss 5 rights of an employee. Again, for our final activity, list down and discuss 5 rights of an employee. Write your answer on a piece of paper and wait for your implementer to collect your paper.
And that is for today, my beloved ALS learners. I hope you have learned something today about the rights and responsibilities of employer and employee. But before we end our session today, let us first announce who will be receiving the 50 pesos worth of load. Do we have now the results, Sir Lester?
Yes, and our winner for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo is no other than Christine Compuesto from Baginbin, Kampokpok, Tabango, Leyte. Congratulations, ma'am, and you will receive the 50 pesos worth of load.
Yay! Congratulations once again, Christine from Tabango, Leyte. And for those who are not lucky today, don't worry, you still have a chance in our next episode. Just continue tuning in to our program, Biliran, Als Radio Eskwela in 103.9 Radio Natin FM Naval Biliran. On the same time, 11 to 11:30 in the morning for more insightful discussion. Again, this is Ma'am Neri Sorsalejo leaving you a message that there is no one who could guarantee your safety and financial security and the lifestyle you want except for yourself. So, secure yourself now by knowing your rights and responsibilities as an individual, as a citizen of this country. Stay safe and God bless. Once again, good morning, Biliran.
And I am Teacher Lester Canietti for our final reminder. If you have questions and clarifications, feel free to message your ALS implementer for more information. Remember, part of being successful is about asking questions and listening to answers. That is all for today. See you again next time. Keep safe.
System kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang Als Radyo Eskwela. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga dito lamang sa 103.9 Radyo Natin FM.